Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to share my perspectives about the month of November 2023. A comet appeared by end of September, and in the month of October we had solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse. And by end of October, the important Rahu Ketu transit is also going to happen. So few other planetary transits that is also going to happen in the month of November is making this month very important for us. If you had noticed, I don't usually post videos, but since November is becoming very important, I thought of making it as a video rather than posting it as a Facebook, text message or a Twitter message. And if you have been following my Facebook page, you would have noticed that during last year, I indicated that this year 2023 will come across a real war and not just a war situation. I did not want to mention all the planetary situations at that time, but I have posted this post in the screen, which you can probably take a look, as well as I'll post the exact link of my Facebook page in the description section. Right after the comet appearance, which happened in the past, as well as the eclipse, followed by the Rahu Ketu transit, which is going to happen in this month, the outbreak of Israel and Hamas war started. In the coming months, this war is going to get further intense and bigger. The year 2022 created Russia versus Ukraine. Now in 2023, it has created the Israel versus Hamas war. These regional wars that will set a time to consolidate and become bigger in the coming years. Now in the month of November, followed by this Rahu Ketu transit, Sun is going to aspect Jupiter and Mercury will square to Saturn and Sun will conjunct Mars and Sun will square Saturn and Mars is going to square with the Saturn and Venus conjuncts with Ketu in Virgo. This kind of planetary transits and situations, I feel that is going to create a terrible global economic situations. If you have noticed my Facebook page again, there is a W-shaped economic study with recession recovery and boom in global economy, which I would have pasted somewhere in 2021. The planetary transits indicate that inflation is going to become higher than today, and that will trigger the second wave of inflation. We can expect that to happen in the month of November, and we will also see that the price of gold silver will make a record high after 30th October. The price of rice, wheat, etc. will significantly increase, but I don't see a petrol, diesel prices to increase in India. I have already predicted in 2022 that petrol and diesel prices can come down in November 2023. If such a price decrease is not possible, at least it is not going to increase. This is my view, and also I feel that crude oil production will be increased during 2025 to 2027, giving space for petrol and diesel prices to be controlled internationally. So, due to the planetary transits, which I have explained already, as well as what I have put in the screen, I am expecting a lot of debt situation to increase in many countries, especially smaller countries like Pakistan, Sri Lanka to struggle a lot. I'm just giving these two countries for example, but smaller countries together are going to face a lot of debt situation. Debt will increase. Okay. And I'm also expecting that some major transformation is going to be coming in banking, technology, and accounting related sectors. Some of the frauds will also be identified in these sectors, and necessary steps will be taken up. So, the transit of Rahu and Ketu and the movement of Jupiter into Taurus by next year highlights that some big bankruptcy situation is brewing up and it will create a panic across the world. If any such banking crisis can get triggered during the month of November or December, this will create a global financial market crisis. Then stock market index such as Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P 500 will set a good example for bear market situations, and the rest of the stock market, world stock market, will follow such a correction in the month of November December. But before such correction can happen in India, I am expecting that Nifty will give a surprise all-time high in 2023. Gold finance scheme related frauds are going to be exposed after this Rahu Ketu transit, which I am expecting to be done in the month of November or December. I recommend the viewers who are watching this video to maintain caution in such a kind of schemes. Schemes which I am talking about is gold, finance, fixed deposits or any banking related schemes which provide high interest deposits and returns. So next industry I feel to be in focus during the month of November could be education sector, especially in India. The current system, education system, can come into the limelight and make some important changes to it. Some cheating in education industry can also be exposed during this time. The next sector which I am seeing is hotels, textiles and entertainment industry, which can come across some problems during the month of November. Real estate, gold, silver industries are going to see a boom in coming months and years. Real estate industry is already in the boom starting from 2022 and I am expecting that to happen till 2025-2026. The growth of entertainment industry is also going to increase in the coming months. The month of November will also bring some shocking news about some actor or actress which will get more focus in the media. To reference my 2023 annual prediction that was published last year, Ketu transit into Virgo, which is nothing but the sixth house from Aries, by October will show some effect with some viral spread across the countries. Such viral spread or diseases will be caused by water resources. So, children may come across some viral issues, maybe some mumps or type of diseases. But there is going to be an advancement in medical sciences which will control all these viral spreads, especially in India. Hence, the intensity is going to be much lesser than what has been expected previously, like in corona kind of stuff. But understand that if any viral infection creeps up, it could be due to water or through any liquid substances. Coming to the weather situations, during the month of November, it plays a very significant play on the weather situations because Rahu has moved into Pisces by the month of November, which can bring sudden dangers related to water. There can be a heavy rain, a natural destruction, which is possibly caused by air and water between the year 2023, that is from November 2023 to March to May 2025. This can happen due to heavy rain situation. Tsunamis are possible. Flood situation is possible. People near Indian coastal areas should be very careful about heavy rain, flood situation, and even tsunami kind of situation is also possible. As heavy rains are possible, there will be a possibility for water scarcity and agricultural issues will create inflation situation. So if we look at, there is a possibility of heavy rain, flood situations. At the same time, water scarcity is also possible. So all these kind of things are being created in my perspective due to Rahu Ketu transits. North India sides of the country may possibly come across earthquakes, landslide type of situations, which can happen after this Rahu Ketu transits. If we look from the positive sides or what things can happen when Ketu is coming to Virgo as well as Rahu in Pisces, we can expect some of the religious events to take place, and these religious events or inauguration of religious places can take a faster pace than what it was been happening before. We can expect that due to this inauguration of religious places to happen, especially in India, donations to various religious places are going to increase. People are going to have more involvement into the religious activities. Practical learning education systems will see a very good scope mainly in the technology and accounting sectors in the coming months. So Rahu and Ketu as well as the planetary situations of Jupiter moving into Taurus are going to create a practical learning education systems which will see a greater scope than what we are seeing today. So I think these are all the perspectives I wanted to cover as a part of this future views of the month of November. So I tried to cover for the month of November as well as I also covered it for the coming months by consolidating what is going to happen as a part of this Rahu Ketu transit. So take care everyone. Thank you.